What's up, Aquarius? Let's see what's going on for you this week. Okay. See what kind of Aquarian energy that is happening for you. Okay, thank you, universe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. A very strong psychic ability, per usual. Sacred sexuality. Okay, get with it then. Getting creative. There's this sense of using the body as your canvas. Reclaiming the body. This is very body-esque for you this week. Connecting to the heart. So getting creative. That Leo energy. Leo energy is fifth house. Fifth house is creativity. Fifth house represents the heart. Fifth house also represents creativity. Reflecting. And I think that's where that inspiration for the creativity is going to come from this week, Aquarius. Let me see what else. The Sovereign. Who rules your body? Who owns your body? Get curious. Okay, y'all getting fluid out here. I feel you. Fate. We're gonna have to read into that one a little bit more. Patience for what it is you want as you are bringing forth this future you desire, an ascension, ascending higher above than anything else, like suspending time essentially. Manifest, being able to bring into life, into fruition, those things that are so important to you during this life, during this time, during these things. Speak your truth in love. That's real cute. There's a lot of heart stuff going on right now. Boundaries. Huh? That's fair. Empower. Ooh! What y'all into? Y'all into some freaking nasty stuff this week, Aquarius. Y'all are into some very interesting things this week. So the first things that I am noticing have a lot to do with the heart and a lot to do with sexuality. Let me see. Speak your truth, manifesting. Okay. Get creative. Ascension. Get curious. Connect to the heart. Okay. Reflect. Sovereign. We have a lot of sovereign and power. So let me see. Okay. I'm putting this in the order that I feel like it makes sense. Patient, faith, manifest, reflect, ascension. Okay. Now I feel like this is actually correlated with the way the universe is sending the message so that we can receive it for the highest vibrational good of you, Aquarius. Okay. So first things first, the amount of power that's going on right now is pretty amazing for you. Let me put you up like that. The amount of power, I mean, you have power, you have boundaries, you have speak your truth, you have reclaim, and you have sovereign. So there's this rulership going on that is very important for you right now. And then you have this other layer to you, which is love, connect to the heart, creativity, get curious, and sacred sexuality. Because think about it, you know, your sexuality is really connected to your creativity. It's also connected to your actual creation, you know, creating life or creating these beautiful passion projects. So there's that layer. So this week, there's a layer of power. There's a layer of creativity. And then there's this layer of higher awareness, like this overall knowing, a sense of knowing that's going on here that has the reflect, manifest, faith, patience, and ascension. So these are the three layers, and I think they're going to come in three waves. I think in the beginning of the week, Monday through Wednesday, you're going to have these grapple or these kind of opportunities to look at power and how power really shows up. You know, how it speaks to your life, because Aquarius energy is very interesting, because when you relate it to Capricorn is the institution. Capricorn is a strong foundation, but it's also things that can eventually be systemic, you know, and not everything that is systemic, or most things that are systemic, tend to be pretty fucked up in the end, right? But Aquarius is actually the opposite stuff. Aquarius is making a decision to have the life that you want in the future now. So say that you want to have a very big, beautiful life. That means living that life now. So I'm going to use the example of real estate. You don't have any homes now. You're broke as a joke. You don't have any of that, but you're like, look, I feel like I can make a lot of wealth in real estate. So I need to, get into a real estate career, and I need to be consistent with it. And I just need to go after and build it. So if that's the life you want, the Aquarius energy says you have to live that vibration today. You have to live that vibration right now in this moment. So you have to take the logical steps to get to where you want to go, but you have to feel it. This is what I want. This is the life that I want. And you, instead of going forward to it, you have to pull the life to you. Does that make sense? Instead of walking towards to it, which is the logical aspect of I got to do this role, I got to do that role, you're going to be doing that. But really energetically, you have to be pulling it to you to where you are. You want to use the law of attraction. You want to use the law of your energetic connection to pull forth that life you want, that you like, that you want to have. And it really is, who owns your life now? That's the question that you need to be asking yourself. Do you own your life? Do you feel like you are controlled by your community, you're controlled by your work, you're controlled by your partnership, you're controlled by your family, you're controlled by your insecurities, you're controlled by, whatever it is. Like, who owns it? Because Monday through Wednesday, you're going to be given opportunities to really, which the higher thing is reflect on these things. And sometimes it might come up with a moment where you just have this realization. Other times, somebody might be acting a fucking fool and you're like, why are you doing this? So that's that Monday through Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday energy is going to be giving difference, because once you have that realization about the power, you're then going to want to say, well, I want to get creative. I want to create this new life. I want to create this new sense of being, Aquarius. I want to create this and pull this energy towards me. So you're going to get very connected to, the heart, very connected to creativity, being curious, having that sense of love, because that is the highest sense of feeling that we have, in our body vocabulary, which is the sense of love. And the sacred sexuality is more about, how can I create the world I want? How can I create the life I want? And you're going to be so connected to that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Sunday is a culmination of all of these things, because, time is made up. We experience time in that, day and night and things but there's nothing that's really real except for this one moment that we're always living indefinitely. So this is something that you really reflect on Sunday, but then at the same time, these themes are going on. So ascension could be seen here, patience could be seen here, fate could be seen in how you want to create your life. What is the fate you want to have? Manifest could be seen as the amount of effort you're putting in. Reflecting could be seen as who owns you and who owns the power in your life and things like that. So you have those two, or not two, but you have the bunch of things happening all at one time. And ultimately, Aquarius, it is leading you in a path towards the new future, the new universe that you want to have, the new connection. Pay attention to those psychic visions and those psychic intentions and all of those things that are coming to you in just waves and waves and waves and waves within your life. Oh, gosh, I need to take a little break here. Goodness gracious. Anyway, so when we get into the extended read, we're going to talk to your spirit guides. We're going to talk to any kind of psychic visions that may be coming your way, and specifically what kind of life you want to have. And if you want access to that, you can use the link in the description. See you in a second.